So this is the reading that came with this manga deck, and it's called The Relationship Between Two People. First card represents the relationship at the beginning. Second card is the relationship as it is now. The third card is how the relationship will develop in the future. The fourth card is the things that attract you to each other. The fifth card is the things that drive you apart. The final card in the spread is the surrounding world or outside forces at work. So our first card here that represents the relationship at its beginning is the Ace of Cups. Well, this is a very good start. And all these cards were random. I randomly picked these cards by. I just had a feeling from the way I got three emails from this person, and so I decided that I would just count 3 cards. And so I would count 3 cards, take the next. I'd count 3 cards, take the next. And these are the cards I ended up with. So that's how I got these cards. So they're randomly picked in this order. This was the first card, which is the start of the relationship, which is very appropriate. Everything comes from life, and life comes from everything. Well, this is a very good start to the reading, and I don't know, when I see a card that kind of represents, that really does summarize the question, and it was randomly picked like this, I don't know, I was going to get a feeling about it. So, so this card, the Ace of Cups, is the start of the relationship, very promising, and the source of life. So now we're going to reveal our second card. This card represents the relationship as it presently is, and we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so we have here the second card is the Eight of Cups. This card would mean that perhaps the relationship is at a turning point. You may need to go back and retrace your steps. It represents perhaps a point where you're walking alone and you decide to return and get and get your boyfriend, that type of thing. So this is where you currently are. It's it's another cup. So we have these two. So from the past to the present, we have a continuous flow of water. Now we'll move to our third card, which is how the relationship will develop. 7 of Wands. Seven of Wands is the future of the relationship, and the future of the relationship could depend on a battle of opinions. There's a mix of fire and water here for the 3 cards that represent the past. So this card is the High Priest, or the Bishop. I call him the Bishop. Spirituality is a common bond between the two of you. This is in the position of things that will attract you to each other, or things that bring you together. Spirituality is a common bond. Attractions may include non-materialistic vision, guidance, teaching, and order. So yeah, so far one thing to point out is that there are no cards in here that are coins. There's no coins in here, there's no swords in here. So non-materialistic vision. So our next card here is the Hanged Woman. For things which will drive you apart. So our next card here is the Hanged Woman. Lack of balance may drive you apart. Possible points of contention are separation, sacrifice or self-sacrifice, a rite of passage, training or a school, battle alone with your adversaries, and a lesson paid for dearly. So these are the things that you're going to possibly fight over, and could be problem areas. So you want to watch for these and pay special attention to them, because these are the kind of things that can cascade. Like build up over time. These are like things that might be So this card is the Three of Wands, the three weights. I call it the Three of Weights. And this is patience, nostalgia. This is the outside forces, or the rest of the world. Patience, nostalgia, things that follow their course. So once again, we have a reference to river, and once again we have a reference to the river.